Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome to your week of September 6th, 2021 tarot reading. Thank you so much for being here. We're just going to fly in and see what we got here for your general vibe card, all right? So, Aquarius, for you, we got the Wolf Spirit saying turn knowledge into wisdom. Pretty simple message with that one. It's just saying, turn your life experiences and stuff into wisdom, right? We all kind of grow and change and evolve and adapt in our lives here. And the Wolf Spirit's saying maybe this week you really need to take a focus on that and really focus in on like what you've learned over your lifetime and how you can change that into wisdom to help you grow and continue on in your life. So that's awesome. So we're going to get you your spread here in just a moment. Oh, we got a pop out for you to start things off. Thank you for being here, Aquarius. If you're new to the channel, I do a spread of past, present, future, and an outcome. You're going to want to stick around, though, for the video because I'm going to clarify all those cards. And you're going to want to stick around to the very end because I'm going to tie everything off with a Moonology card. So thank you again for being here, Aquarius. And for you, we have got the Fool to start off. So you've started something new here in your recent past. The Fool takes a big leap of faith, learns how to fly on the way down, right? He ain't scared of nothing. The Fool also has everything he needs. He's got a loyal companion. He's packed light. He's got whatever he needs in that pack to get through this. And most important of all, he's got everything he needs in between his ears, right? In that mind of his, right? That's what he really needs over anything else is his mindset to be like, I'm going to take a leap of faith. I'm going for an adventure. I'm going to learn and such. And with the Wolf Spirit here saying, like, turn knowledge into wisdom, seems like you're in a good mindset as well. So I'm loving that. That's fantastic. Next up, we have the Four of Cups in your present. And the Four of Cups can kind of be a feeling of dissatisfaction, a feeling of sort of daydreaming, kind of thinking about like what your life's going to be like in the future and things like that. Maybe what this is saying here is that maybe you've recently taken a leap of faith, started something new, and there's some dissatisfaction here. Maybe it wasn't everything you thought it would be, right? You thought you were going on this big grand adventure, and it was a little more mundane than that. So there's possible dissatisfaction there. It's possible you've started daydreaming about something. Maybe you started daydreaming about some sort of future life you'd like to have, or something you think's impossible, or something you don't think you'll ever achieve here. But we've also got, with the Four of Cups, it's also extending a gift to this person, which means gifts could be coming in for you as well. So I feel like don't give up on this yet. Maybe just because it didn't start out the way you think it is supposed to, or the way you thought it would start out, that it doesn't mean it won't turn into that eventually. All right. So next up in your future position, we got the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is a card of sort of playing it safe, It's pretty boring in that regard. It wants you to think inside the box, not do anything rash, not take any chances or anything like that. You took a leap of faith here earlier, and now it's saying, don't do that. Like, we just do what everyone else does here, right? We keep it pretty simple, right? With the Four of Pentacles, it's also saying, like, make sure not only you're safe, but those around you are safe as well. Making sure that, people are getting home safely, making sure people aren't, sick or anything like that, and making sure, no one's taking any crazy wild chances as well. So maybe in your future, you're going to be a little watchful for that. Things kind of going still mundane, right? But they say better safe than sorry with this. And that's some knowledge and some wisdom there. And for your outcome position, we have the Ace of Cups, which is about your emotions and feelings overflowing, right? You can see the water in the Ace of Cups is overflowing and filling up this pond here, or this lake below it. And it's really saying, like, your emotions are going to be overflowing as a result of all this. Now, that might be good emotion, that might be bad emotion. I'd like to believe that's going to be good emotion. I feel like you're going to have that knowledge and the wisdom of being, playing it safe is sometimes the way you have to go, Aquarius. Sometimes you just have to play it safe because, that's the correct way to go. We can't always have these big, glorious, glamorous adventures and wonderful lifestyles, right? That's not exactly in the cards for all of us all the time, right? Some of us were born into different situations, so we got to work with what we got to earn our way up to those situations for some of us, right? So That's what we got so far. We're going to get you some clarifiers here, Aquarius. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. You're going to want to stick around. As I mentioned at the start of the video, we're going to tie everything off with a Moonology card after these clarifiers. Well, that's nice. The Strength card flipped there in the deck. Means some good strength here. Maybe that's what you need to rely on here, and that's how you're going to play it safe. Maybe that is your strength, is playing it safe. But thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. We're going to tie off with a Moonology card, as I said before the cards flip there. But thank you so much for being here, and let's see what we got here for you for your clarifiers. All right, so clarifying the Fool is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is, like all the queens, very motherly, very motherly and nurturing when it comes to, with her in particular, being your physical material world. So it's possible this is that new adventure you kind of started off. Maybe a Queen of Pentacles kind of encouraged you to go that way. It's also saying abundance is here, right? And maybe that's what you took that leap of faith to, is to abundance. Like you were really hoping for like a lot of abundance here. And it looked like maybe you're jumping into something where it's like, wow, this is like, you know, there's a lot to be made here, you know, maybe making a career out of something or starting up a small business or something like that. But it's kind of turning into something maybe not what you thought it would as we go about this reading. Clarifying the Four of Cups is the Ace of Cups. So now we've got the Ace of Cups showing up twice here. And the Ace of Cups, again, as we said, is about overflowing emotion. When the card comes up twice in a reading, it's really telling you to kind of pay attention to that message, right? You know, you were expecting overflowing emotion, and instead you got dissatisfaction and sort of daydreaming and hoping for more. And I feel like you're still going to get to this because the Ace of Cups is in your outcome position as well. It's just, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if the Five of Cups showed up because that's about getting somewhere, just not the way you thought you would. And so it's very much, that's what I'm kind of getting from this, is like, you're going to get that abundance, which is going to give you that overflowing emotion. It's just not going to be this crazy, wild, glamorous way you may have thought it would have been. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles is the Five of Cups. Wow. So, you know, the Five of Cups, it's all about getting to somewhere in a way that you didn't think you were going to get there. And that's very much what has happened here. I feel like you thought it was going to be this big, exciting project, and you thought this was going to be it. And now it turns out you got to be playing it safe. And by playing it safe and taking the kind of path everyone else takes, you're still going to get to that abundance. You're still going to get to that overflowing emotion. It's just, you know, you thought it would be a little more exciting than this, but you're still getting the same result that you jumped into this for, right? Or did you jump into this for that glamour, right? And for that excitement? And clarifying the Ace of Cups is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands pursues what he wants. He goes after what he wants, what he desires, and he goes after it very boldly and unashamed of what it is, right? With the King of Wands, he's the type of person who pursues something. I always say he lets his freak flag fly, and it's pretty rare that the King of Wands doesn't get what he wants, right? And I'm seeing that here. I'm seeing you still get what you want. There's a bit of a detour here with that Five of Cups, of course, but you're still getting what you want out of this. You're still getting that abundance. You're still getting that overflowing emotion. It's just not the way you thought you were going to get there, right? So, like I say with the wolf spirit, you know, turn knowledge into wisdom. Sometimes you just got to play it safe, and that's the best way to do it. Sometimes those reckless, risky plays, while they seem fun at first, aren't necessarily always what you want to be going for. So, thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. We're going to tie everything off with a Moonology card. Hopefully this has been helping you out, and hopefully this has been resonating with you. So, let's see what we got for you for your Moonology card, all right? So, Aquarius, we got full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So, they're coming, right? This overflowing emotion, this success, this good things, the abundance, it's coming. It's just not how you thought it was coming, right? I've been saying that a lot in this reading, you know, kind of beating you over the head with that, but it is, like, it's still getting there, right? How many times have you heard it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, right? You know, or it's about the journey, not the destination, right? However people like to phrase that. But that's what I'm seeing with this. It's like you're getting to the end point. It's just you kind of have to take a bit of a detour here. maybe it's a pretty bland, boring detour, but it's still a kind of a lesson you need to learn, right? You need to maybe learn patience. Maybe you need to learn that, you know, that sometimes the way to get something that you want in life isn't the way, isn't all easy and fun and exciting. Sometimes it's just plain boring, and sometimes it's just plain a grind for you. But if you stick with it, you get what you want out of it, and you get the results. So that's what I got for you this week, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this has helped you out. If you want to help out the channel, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe, hit that bell icon, share the video, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius, and I hope to see you in the next video.